Huntersville and Croft seeing some of that light rain, and we're focusing down in and around South Carolina as well. We're watching one little cell that has now decided to grow a bit just to the east of York. No lightning flashes with this, but still some stronger showers happening in South Carolina too. So a wet bus stop and possibly a wet drive into work, but no severe weather, just stronger thunderstorms. Daytime high today expected to be at 91, only 2 degrees above average, and with beneficial rainfall, the news gets better and better. As you head into your car, that you've got that complete sheet of ice if you can even open the door. Well, the windshield will take about a half an hour, and that's with some consistent scrapes. So the kids are going to need the rain gear. It's still going to be a great Friday, just more so on the soggy, cool, and windy side. So some of those adjectives not so great. We've got 52 to start out here for today, 57 for your daytime high. That's only a 5-degree warm up from where we are right now.
All right, here's Fox Charlotte's Tera Blake.
Oh, Steve, you've really embarrassed yourself. But guess what? You're going to need the rain gear. We've got rain chances as we make our way to Martinsville Speedway. So starting out in the lower 60s, but we're going to be more so closer to average today at 71 for your daytime high. Yesterday, 81 degrees. That taste of summer is now a distant memory. We'll notice a lot of humidity, so it's not completely going away, those summer characteristics, but we do see a better daytime high. And also good news for beachgoers. Emily has pretty much dissipated. We've just got the remnants now, a very broad area of low pressure. John says, no, the guy drives a car for a living. Surely there is someone more deserves a car for a living, so a highway makes sense, right?
They're trying
the definition of love. It's an intense feeling of deep affection. But knowing the type of love that you are can actually make all the difference. So Absolutely. Should we get started with puppy love first? With the question being that maybe they won't have a season this year, would you ever think about going overseas like many players want to do?
And I'm joined now by Tera Blake, our meteorologist on site at Bank of America Stadium today. It was a gorgeous day.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Considering the last game where we had flooding, drenching rains, this was much better for our fans, and it was a great game today. I think we've got a few sunburns. I think it's going to be painful tomorrow in the shower, I think, for a few people waking up, considering we did have the sunshine and the warmth.
See the extra showers here off to the north of us and your cold front. That will be sitting on top of us later into the morning hours, but it won't exactly cool us down yet. It's tomorrow and even tonight that the drastic difference will settle in. For today, back near average in the upper 70s.
Remember, we're setting our clocks back by an hour, so Steve, do this so you don't miss the beginning of the
Because of this front that we're going to find the additional showers and thunderstorms. You can see them pretty red, pretty orange here, which means we do have the possibility of a few embedded thunderstorms. We're going to find that activity through the noon hour and through the afternoon time frame too. Now, as we head into the afternoon, that front expected to shift to the east of us, so we're just going to see some light stragglers. Then we have to talk about snowfall potential in the mountains. But Jason says every time I've sent flowers to a woman at work, it blew up in my face.
And that's because all those women, Jason, were married.
In addition to that, flowers are beautiful, but you have to take care of them. So you're actually just giving me more work.
Girl with this weekend's Charlotte forecast.
Thanks so much, Steve. Drivers and teams, they're coming home to a rainy forecast out at Charlotte Motor Speedway. We've got race number 5 happening in Concord, North Carolina, with only rain opportunities, honestly, here for the start of the big events. So as you make your way out on Thursday, 3:30, 76 degrees, drivers will be hitting the track for the first time with a slight chance for a pop-up shower or storm. We've got a cold front moving in and dropping temperatures for this weekend too. 7 o'clock, we've got qualifying. This is going to be that biggest rain opportunity with the front most likely on top of us. Temperatures in the upper 60s. And then magically, the weather gets better. Yes, much better for Friday. We've got our second practice for drivers at 75 degrees. This is actually pretty similar to what we had last year at this time. I know teams try and look at that information. So a very similar track, except for those rain chances on Thursday. But 6 o'clock, second practice at 68 and sunny, just a gorgeous day in Concord. 7:30, we've got our Dollar General 300. It's 300 miles of courage. And a great night for racing, that's for sure, for the Nationwide Series. Now, for our Sprint Cup, we've got an even better forecast. Under the lights, we've got our race, the Bank of America 500, 61 degrees. 11:30, checkered flag will be waving. Clear skies and a great evening forecast. Steve?
It's time for my forecast for you. Waking up this morning with extremely icy conditions. Just stay off the roads if you can. I know a lot of businesses are opening up late, so keep this in mind as you're headed on out. It's going to be very, very slick in and around the neighborhood and the sidewalks, even the Fox Charlotte HD cam. frozen on the lens. So instead, let's focus on the positives. Take a look at this gorgeous picture. It is not a professional picture, if you can believe that, but she does love photography. This is Sydney in Taylorsville, North Carolina, throwing up some of the beautiful snow from yesterday. Even the dog's getting a chance to enjoy it. Not so fun for mom and dad, though. They've got to pull all those little balls off. Looks like my little bears. So this is actually Tina's dog, Cooper, covered in snowballs with a little bit of fun in the snow. But then it turns to ice. And a perfect picture of this sent in by Ben Brown in Clover, South Carolina. 1/4 of an inch of ice on those roadways. This is what it's going to look like when you step outside and even try and walk to the car. Those extreme conditions are getting worse because guess what? We're at that freezing mark and below. We even still have some light drizzle adding to the totals. At this point, the light drizzle, a little bit of fog, and 28 degrees. That's your current temperature out at Charlotte Douglas. A reminder, Charlotte Douglas is on a standstill. No planes are coming in because of the amount of ice and those extreme conditions. So flight delays are happening everywhere. So make sure you call your airline if you're trying to head out today. Morning temperatures mean you're going to need that very heavy winter jacket. Layer it up. The more layers, the less it hurts if you do fall. In addition to that, we've got a bit of a wind. It is light at this point, but it's been as high as about 9 miles per hour. The wind contributing to the ice that are on the power lines, that are on the trees, could actually allow some of that ice to fall and cause additional power outages. So keep this in mind today. Only a daytime high of about 34 degrees with a 30% chance of more freezing rain. Now, it's widespread. You can see over several states. Does that mean more winter weather for us? Oh, we hope not anyway, right? We'll have more in your forecast at the end of the hour. Stick around. Once the rain and thunderstorms are gone, it will be perfect, fair weather. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm meteorologist Tera Blake filling in for Chief Meteorologist Fred Taylor on this Thursday night. We've got the extra clouds and overcast skies, and we're soon to see some rainfall. Looks like we're seeing a lot more than what is actually dropping on top of us here. We're still saturating the air. We're going to find the light rain showers and possible thunderstorms here in the overnight hours. We're not thinking severe weather at this point of the evening. We're just thinking some more beneficial rain. In the past 24 hours, Charlotte only picking up 3/100. Same goes for Statesville. Look at what we found in and around the mountains, though. 1 4/10, about 1/10 for Rock Hill to just over 1/10 in and around Monroe. And again, tonight's that's last chance for additional showers and thunderstorms. Then we start talking sunshine and breezy winds. So we've got 66 degrees out at Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Winds are not so bad. You're going to notice them when you step outside here late out of the south-southwest at 12 miles per hour, but will be gusty and breezy tomorrow. That's going to be the only negative for your Friday, though. Temperatures this evening, 54 in Boone. We've got 63 in Statesville to 66 degrees for Rock Hill. Now, those overcast skies taking over, but the clouds start breaking up for us for tomorrow morning. So expecting to drop back down into the lower 50s and closer to where we should be for this time of the year. Daytime high, on the other hand, will be a little bit warmer once we finally see the sunshine. And this is nice to see. Your microcast future track radar waking up at 8 o'clock. We'll have those extra clouds. Watch them lift out of here. We may see a few remainder showers in and around the mountains, but even those start to clear out as we make our way into that Saturday time frame. We're only expecting another 1/10, maybe 2/10 of rainfall. But again, it's been very beneficial for us. We started out the week with 0 on the board for October. Now with 1 3/100. Still year to date, 2 inches and 4/10 above normal. So here's your overnight forecast. Drizzle, a little bit of fog expected here, about 56, 58 degrees. We do expect temperatures to jump back up a little bit here tomorrow with the sunshine. So dry and mild, a little bit on the windy side, though, in the mountains, and low 60s for you. Mid-70s for the foothills and for the Piedmont. But if you're making your way to Charlotte Motor Speedway, we've got much better weather out at the track. They were kind of battling some showers here through the afternoon and evening. We've got our 2 Cup Series practices, and then your Dollar General 300. It's 300 miles of courage, and a great night for racing, that is for sure. But how about for our Panthers? Can they expect great weather on Sunday as they take on the Falcons? We've got comfortable sunshine and a warm 78 degrees, so we're hoping for another win. Here's your 7-day forecast, where finally I have lots and lots of sunshine to talk about rather than just a few days of it. We do expect for this weekend, if you're headed to the fairs or the races, it will be great in the afternoon, but a little bit chilly if you're trying to make your way out early as we drop down into the 40s. Our next rain chance is not until the middle of next week.